It wasn't something for the boy in the street, the man in the street, the girl in the
Yeah,
street. It
yeah,
has become that now because let's face it, anybody can go and join a tennis club,
yeah,
and they're few and far, not few and far between. There's many of them around.
yeah.
So yeah, it's come out of those sort of background, but yeah, it's a great game, and they maintain at Wimbledon their traditions, don't they? Of all players have to wear white, which doesn't happen anywhere else. And I always assumed the players wouldn't like that, but when you actually read up some of their biographies, autobiographies, they all seem to like the fact that it is codified in that traditional way. And yeah, I think it's a pretty good thing.
Yeah.
So that's tennis. What about golf? Have you ever played golf at all?
I have, I have, but when I did play golf, um, when I did play golf, I think about 3 times when I played golf, um, it was for the business side of it. So I was chasing certain things, contracts and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and I felt the need to sort of mingle with those kind of, that kind of crowd. Um, I found them boring. I like the game of golf.
You found the people boring.
I found the people that play
Oh,
golf
did you?
boring.
Yeah,
So
really.
yeah, you have to, well, you have to carry this, bag with, the whatever what you used to kick it, and you have to find these.
You can push a trolley. You can put it on a trolley.
I know
You don't
I
have
couldn't
to
aff-
carry it.
I couldn't afford a trolley when I did. Um, so I had to carry this bag all around 9 holes. So we have to go around these 9 holes, and I was pretty really bad at it. But you had to walk around with these people, and they just talked about. It was good what they were talking about. They were talking about business. Um,
Mm,
but then, there wasn't anything social there. It was strictly, business. They were just talking. Oh yeah, this and that. This is how you do this, and I thought, I love business, but do I
mm.
want to listen to somebody chat about business all day long? Because I was there for about 4 or 5 hours, just walking around because it's a really big. You know how golf is anyway. It's a really big yard, and you have to go round and round and round and round to this, and it takes a good walk. It's a good exercise.
Mm.
It's a
It
good.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, but
really.
you
Yeah.
you say 9 holes, but if it was 4 or 5 hours, it would have been the normal 18 holes. I would have thought
All
because
right.
9 holes wouldn't. And a golf course is 18 holes, but people
Right.
do play 9 holes sometimes. That's true. But
Yeah.
also, from your point of view, if it was kind of a bit of a hospitality thing, or you were there because you were trying to gain some business, perfectly
Yeah.
legitimate.
Yeah.
It's not an easy game to do that because, as you say, had you ever played before?
I haven't prior to when I did, I haven't played before.
No.
S yeah, no, I haven't. So I went there the first time, and I was just trying to, as you do, you try to break the ice, and just get to know this person, and because that's what
Mm,
they do. This is what these people do. They just, that's where they talk about these businesses and stuff and
yeah.
networking stuff
Yeah. Of
like
course.
that. And I went there the first time, and I thought, right, okay, it's the first time, right? So the first time, and I thought, right, okay, it's the first time, right? So, I've never played golf before, so it were a bit strange to me. And then I went there subsequently, a second time and a third time, and I thought, this is not for me.
Mm. Yeah, it's
Not
unfortunate because it's a difficult game. I mean, I used to play a lot of golf, still
right.
play
Okay.
occasionally,
Yeah.
but for a beginner, it's a very difficult, even for a non-beginner, very difficult game to play. And of
Yeah.
course, like everything else in life, the professionals, the good exponents of these things make it look easy, and you can see it on TV and think, "Wow, that's easy." Whatever it is, not just sport, but the people who do things very well make it look surprisingly easy. But golf is not easy. It's a hard game to play because you're trying to hit this small ball with a fairly small club head as well. So
I
if
know.
you're doing it to sort of conjure some business with people, it's
I
not you're
know.
not going to go around feeling exactly confident if you're not playing well.
No. No.
But yeah, golf is it's a good game, and it's you say it's in many ways. Some people say that golf is a good walk spoiled because you're trying to play a game as well. But it's good exercise because you end up walking. Well, 18-hole golf course is probably 4 or 5 miles.
Yeah.
And if you are pulling a trolley or carrying your bag, then it's physically quite a good thing to do. And yeah, but so that's golf, and there's evidence that it was played in one way or another.
Right.
People hitting little balls with sticks, effectively, around the 15th century, apparently. But and also there's evidence that a game more closely resembling today's golf was played in the Netherlands and in Rome in the last couple of 100 years. But
Oh.
despite all that, the home of golf, the origins of golf as it is today, were in Scotland, St Andrews
Right.
specifically. And so the Scots gifted golf to the world. So
Yeah.
again, as we found earlier with elements of football, it's good that stuff isn't just England or Scotland. It comes out, and no doubt sometimes from Wales and Northern Ireland. But yeah, there's it's a joint effort amongst British people. So it's good to know that Britain gives these sports to the world. Another one is badminton. Did you ever play badminton?
No, that's one thing that I've never played. Badminton. Yeah. Never played badminton. No.
Of course, that's the one with, it looks a bit like a tennis racket, but it's a much thinner, lighter racket.
It is.
And you play with a shuttlecock. And the origins of badminton are from a game that used to be played by the British Army in India when India was in the British Empire.
All right.
And that was a game called. It sounded a bit like Harry Potter stuff. It was Battle.